Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Alperen Şengün. He's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Walker in at the 4. Mobley with the block.
Xavier Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Stolen by Walker.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Good ball movement here by Team World. It's hauled in by USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Walker against Cunningham. And it's Giddey in the corner. Green taking his time here. Barnes outside. They get it back. And Green is right there.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
Şengün passes to Walker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Wagner. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. Team World making some changes. Watford's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Josh Giddey. USA leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. It's deflected, and so it looks like it's still USA's ball. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. No one near Banchero. Up top, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice by your presence, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
The pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Team World trails by 5. Right side, Thomas. Dishes it to Walker. Back to Thomas. Right side to Walker. It's stolen by Banchero. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. It's good. Banchero's got 9. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Walker. Back to Wagner. Pass to Walker. Over Ivy. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. USA ahead, up 5. And welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So, Team World's 5 right now. And it's Watford in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for USA. And now the first timeout called here for Team World. Team World trails by 8. Banton, the pass to Şengün. And here's Walker. Guarded by Green. And the dunk by Walker.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on it.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Holmgren kicks to Green. 3 on the clock. Holmgren in the corner. Out of hand on it. Walker against Barnes. And the pass to Banton. Feeds it to Walker. That shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Over in the corner, Green. Off target from 3-point range. Team World trails by 6. Thomas inside. He's against Cunningham. Here's Şengün. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need them.
Green, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Green. Down low. Here's Holmgren. No good on that one. And Team World will come the other way. Zohan, the pass to Şengün. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. Back to Thomas. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
The USA calls time here. And it's a completely new group for USA. A big group substitution here for Team World. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Ivy. Giddy defending. There's a good screen. Banchero passes to Duran. It's tipped. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before him.
Walker's checked in for Team World. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Ivy. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Walker the pass to Zohan. Wagner a screen on Mobley. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
Here's Suggs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
USA shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. And Team World making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Watford. Mobley with the rebound. Now Suggs trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. USA leads by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
We've got Cunningham. Evan Mobley is out there with Banchero. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And for Team World, they've got Wagner, and it's Walker in at the 4. Here's Barnes. Another shot. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Banchero kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Mobley. And finally, that one's good. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Cade Cunningham out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Team World, they've got Josh Giddey. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Barnes down low. He's defended by Wagner. And that one's good. Barnes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Banchero missing. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Walker the pass to Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Giddey. Walker against Cunningham. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The USA calls time here. Here's Suggs. USA with another miss. Here's Mathurin, covered by Barnes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And Team World making a change here. Benton's checked in.
Team World. DeLove Benton.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity a must.
Nobody near Barnes. USA with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stolen. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. And Team World calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A platoon swap here for Team World. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Wagner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
And Team World making a change here. Watford's checked in. Wagner no good on the free throw. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
There's the pick. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jumper for 2. Ivy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Wagner finds Giddey. To the wing on the left. Şengün passes to Walker. 6 to shoot. Good D by Barnes.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
USA leading by 5. Passes it to Ivy. And that one is good. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Walker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's USA bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Van Carroll out there with Holmgren. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Green in at the 2 guard. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for USA. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Cunningham passes to Green. Back to Cunningham. Here's the screen. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Team World.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Wagner, right side. The 3. Good on the triple.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
USA leading by 6. Mobley sets the pick for Cunningham. Inside. It's deflected. Now here's Walker. Wagner left side. Back to Walker. Watford passes to Walker. From deep. Van Carroll grabs the board. Outside, Green. He kicks to Cunningham. Lots of room. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Şengün passes to Watford. Back to Şengün. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Now the feed to Walker. Good D by Mobley.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for USA.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Barnes, he's checked in for USA. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Green for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on the shot.
Şengün, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now USA with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green to the middle. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for USA.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's the pass to Walker. "24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's Green slamming it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Mobley. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Franz Wagner. Josh Giddey is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Walker in at the point.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley finds Green, steps back and fires. Kept alive. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by Jalen Green. Giddey with it, picked up by Banchero. Mobley with the block.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
The offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And Walker kicks to Sengun. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Sengun. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Team World making some changes. Wagner comes in for Sengun. And Thomas subbed in for Walker. USA leading by 8.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The shot by Watford, no good. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And Team World making a change here. Benton's checked in. And Thomas over to help. And here's Ivy. USA needs to get off a shot.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Wagner against Barnes. Watford passes to Thomas. Good ball movement here by Team World. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by USA.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple. Thomas surveying the D. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. USA leads by 12. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Evan Mobley is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. And for Team World, we've got Thomas. And it's Sohan in at the 2. Cunningham passes to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Mobley's got the lead up to 14 now for USA.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And for USA, they've got Ivy. Evan Mobley is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Banchero. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
USA shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Jalen Green's checked in for USA. Şengün's checked in for Team World. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Team World trails by 15. Here's Thomas. Outside, Walker. Holmgren with the steal. Cunningham looking it over. Now, here's Banchero. Lets it go from 11. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For USA, they've made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Substitution on the
Both shots good from the stripe. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And I would have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Green, and there's the pass to Cunningham. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Cunningham's got his first points of the night. Team World trails by 17. There's the screen. Thomas passes to Sohan.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Right wing. Lock at 6. And here's Barnes for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Passes to Walker. There's a screen. Giddey, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. USA leading by 18. 43 seconds left now here in the second. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. With the drive. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Walker. Look out! And down it goes, jamming that one home. Here's Suggs, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Green. Walker with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's USA sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been there.
The visiting team, 10.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
Team World trails by 14. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Wagner is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Mathurin in at the 1. To the paint. And it's Wagner missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Substitution on the court.
And the second free throw, good. USA leading by 13. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
Cunningham kicks to Green. Back to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Team World will come the other way. And Walker throws it down hard.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The USA calls time here. And USA with some changes. Holmgren comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Ivy subbed in for Green. Team World making some changes. Here's Mobley. He's got 6. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside. Enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
That's good from Cunningham. And Team World making a change here. Walker's checked in. He's off on the second.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Team World shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Team World.
The first one falls. Hans Wagner's checked in for Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
And so Walker nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
USA leading by 12. Mobley outside. Banchero kicks to Mobley. 9 feet out. Rebound by Team World.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Team World shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for them.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And so Walker nails both of them. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. USA with another miss. Team World trails by 10. Walker with it. Picked up by Suggs. Manton the pass to Şengün. Here's Sohan. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. From downtown. And Holmgren pulls it down. USA leading by 10. Here's Ivy. No points in the game yet for him. Manton the pass to Wagner. .109 left here in the third quarter. Here's Walker. That's tipped. And here's Ivy. The pass to Holmgren. Now, here's Ivy. To the inside. Banchero takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside, Walker. Back to Şengün. They set the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to consider guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Duran, he's checked in for USA. Barnes comes in for Banchero. Team World trails by 12. Thomas passes to Banton. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Sohan. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And it's USA up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Cunningham is out there with Green. Then it's Duran. And there's Mobley. And it's Barnes. And at the 3, the small forward. Green kicks to Cunningham. Duran, the pass to Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And USA leads by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Thomas. Inside. Team World needs to get off a shot. Here's Sohan. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. USA leading by 14. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Picked off in midair. From deep, Thomas. It's hauled in by USA. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham with it. Now Thomas defending. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Let's look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Cunningham outside. Pass to Green.